Hey guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day. So we're gonna do a reading today. We're gonna do just kind of a general energy check. I'm also hearing like they want me to do just specified ones for having to do with like financial abundance and also relationships. So I think we're gonna use different decks for those specific ones, but we're just gonna do like small generalized ones and just kind of check in with the energy. There are a lot of fear things coming up. There are a lot of triggers coming up. There's a lot of things coming up for like emotional clearing and healing. Some of you guys might be feeling it emotionally. Some of you also might be feeling it energetically or physically. There might be people coming back into your life to trigger you. There might be people leaving your life to trigger you. So there's definitely, like they just said, it's like a wild card. There's just like a lot going on right now. So just make sure, you're paying attention. They're saying pay attention to the signs and just pay attention to any like repeated things that you're seeing. So if it's like you're dealing with the same type of energy or emotion, 111, you're dealing with like the same type of energy, emotion, feeling, same type of situation with just different people, things like that. They're saying like pay attention to the patterns and cycles in your life. They're trying to teach you something. On the bottom we got no thingness. Okay, so we got guilt, courage, celebration, experiencing, and those are 33 by the way. And then we got clinging to the past, friendliness, sharing, we are the world. Damn. All right. The first card they're saying, like a lot of you guys are holding yourself back, self-sabotage specifically. They're saying you're holding yourself back due to shame, guilt, regret, fear. Release all that. Release all that. They're saying it's okay that you had those feelings to begin with, but they're saying this is now the time for you to have the courage to step forward. What it feels like is you guys are clinging to, and we did get clinging to the past, but what it feels like is you're clinging to old energy. It's like they're trying to help you start fresh, or they're trying to help you with really like moving on from your past. It feels like you had a bunch of chapters in this book of your old life, and they're trying to help you close the book and start a new one, but you're too scared to start the new one because the new one's uncomfortable, the new one is unknown. And so they're trying to have you, like trying to help you come out of this, but you got to stop going and reading the old book when you're in a new book. You know, it's not even a fucking new chapter, guys. It's like a completely new book. You're like in a completely new story, and they want you to be aware that you are not your old stuff. You are not your traumas. You are not your history. You are now. And so it feels like you guys keep getting stuck to this, and it feels like some of it is subconscious. There's like guilt, shame, regret, fears, things that you've done in the past. But Spirit is saying this is a time for you to release it. This is a time for you to shine your light bright and show people who you are. This is also a time to communicate these feelings. Anything that you are afraid to talk about due to fear, due to shame, due to embarrassment, now is the time to talk about it. Now is the time to communicate. If you have a partner or a friend or a safe place, a therapist, whoever, this is the time to communicate that. Some of you, I'm hearing it's time for you to go into hermit mode, and some of you I'm hearing it's time to come out of hermit mode. So for some of you who've been kind of just constantly around people and doing things and ignoring your shit, they want you to go into hermit mode and take time for yourself every single day. Take, it doesn't mean you have to ignore people, but take at least 15 to 30 minutes a day to go in, reflect on your feelings, and really just see what it is you're going through, because you have a lot to learn from this experience you're going through. For some of you who have been just kind of sitting in hermit mode and really just kind of ignoring people and just in this like depressive, funky state, they're saying this is, you got to push yourself a little, but this is your time to go out and communicate with people and socialize, or go online and talk to people online, or do something and open yourself up to other people. There's a reason for this, and they want you to push forward with this. There's something you're going to learn. Like, it's stepping out of our comfort zone is like the big message I'm getting. Stepping outside of our comfort zone and having the courage to move forward. Yeah, I'm hearing like all this stuff, like all this, like this subconscious chatter, this ego chatter, like they're trying to help you. So if you're constantly overthinking, or you can just feel this like, it's like this subconscious, like ruminating mind where it's just like, you're not worthy, you're not enough, you're not this, you're not this, you're not this. It feels like they're bringing this up to the surface for you to be aware of this. So that's why they're saying to you, that's what they were talking about. in the beginning, where they're saying to you, it's important for you to look at your patterns and cycles. So if you have a friend or somebody in your life and something happens with them and it triggers you or it upsets you, and then you meet somebody else and the same thing happens, their common denominator is you, and not necessarily that you're, you know, in like doing anything to somebody to make them act that way. It's more so you are going to continue having people who come in to trigger you in this way until you heal whatever this is you need to heal or bring it to your consciousness. So if you start noticing patterns, start paying attention to when you're getting upset, when you're getting triggered. They're bringing a bunch of stuff up now for a reason, and it's to realize your cycles, your patterns, your subconscious thoughts, and they just keep saying subconscious thoughts over and over and over. It has a lot to do with the self-sabotaging. What it feels like is a lot of, it's like there was a choice, and I think we got this a few days ago. It's like there are choices that you've made in your past, or there are choices you've made that weren't for your highest good, or hurt other people, or whatever it is that you're holding on to for yourself, guilt, shame, all of that stuff, embarrassment for yourself, right? Whatever that is, like your ego, your subconscious mind, because of you holding onto that still, not letting it go, literally will feed, and it will feed this like negative inner child energy of, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, I'm not deserving, I can't have love, I can't have abundance, I can't have, like, we're not worthy of it because we did this, and it keeps feeding it, and you don't even realize you're doing it. And that's why they're saying pay attention to what's coming up, because we're trying to show you what's going on below the surface that you're not seeing. And if you guys know, I can't remember, was it Maslow? I can't remember whose theory it was. You would think I would know. Listen, I graduated from psychology, like my degree like 8 years ago, so I don't fucking remember, but whatever. It's the Iceberg Theory, and it's all the, like, you see barely anything above the surface, and that's like the conscious mind, what you're actually aware of. And if you look below, think about the Titanic, right? They saw the tip of the iceberg. Mind you, there's a huge iceberg below. All the stuff below the water is really your subconscious and unconscious mind that really processes and runs the picture. And so you don't even a lot of times realize why you behave the way you do, why you act the way you do, why you get emotional and triggered by certain things, because it's like your computer system, your mind, the way it processes, holds on to patterns, holds on to different things. So if there's any similarity, your brain will literally connect it to a trauma or something in the past. And it's really important for us to be aware of these things so we can change our behaviors, okay? So we can grow and heal. That's really more so what it is. Okay, after you realize this is what I'm getting with this friendliness card. I'm getting two people are coming together. Some of you, this is romantic. I love this. I don't know if you just could feel my excitement. I don't know if I expressed it the way I was just feeling it inside. Some of you, it feels like this romantic connection is coming together. And some of you, it feels like you're going to have like a soul friendship, like somebody from your soul family is coming in. And you're gonna, it feels like a very welcoming energy. It feels like something that you're gonna be able to appreciate. It feels like one of those lifelong type of relationships or friendships. Like definitely old soul energy for sure with this, like old soul. And I'm getting your ancestors and like your spirit guides and angels are specifically guiding this person to you, whether it's romantic or friendship, you know, they're guiding this to you. It could be both too. They're saying that they're trying to like uplift the energy. And like they're talking about like ascension, and they're saying like they're trying to like, we're trying basically like a reset is kind of like an energetic reset for people. And that's kind of what 2020 has been about, right? It's like about us releasing all these things and getting a reset. But they're saying that with the We Are the World card, like it's going to come to an end. There's still more shit that's going to come up. So don't just think it's going to just go away, but you're always going to have to deal with stuff, but you're going to be able to handle it different. It's like they're trying to erase like a lot of, not erase trauma. They're trying to heal a lot of trauma to help people with uplifting their energy and raising their vibration so they can raise the vibration of the planet for whatever reason. But they're saying we're trying to bring, like the planet up to a state of love and peace. Like things have kind of been out of disorder, out of dysfunction for way too long, and it's been very imbalanced. So they're trying to help bring the balance back. And that's kind of what's been going on for 2020. And they're saying for some of you, this started in 2018 and 19, where you had like major shifts and changes in your life to actually bring about this change this year, which I love that they said that, because I actually went through my divorce in 2018. And since then, like my whole entire life has changed for the better. So I actually love that they just said that, because it definitely applies to me too. Okay. We got Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, spirit. We got Dolphin, don't worry, be happy. And we got Epiphany, see clarity. Yeah. I feel like that was self-explanatory. What I'm getting though with the Archangel Raphael, the healing, I'm getting a lot of this has to do with the heart chakra, and specifically healing childhood traumas. I'm hearing like mother and father healing right now, and relationship healing, but also healing with your inner self, and all the stuff I said earlier, the guilt, the shame, all that stuff, like helping heal that, and like helping like mend your heart and open it up to actually being able to fully give love in the right way and receive love in the right way. Like actual true love, not like this, you know, oh, I love you, so it means I love you. No, like actual, like genuine love, genuine concern, genuine empathy, genuine, excuse me, being genuine in general. If you are a Taurus, I feel like this is a Taurus thing too. I always say that, but we definitely can see through people's shit. I feel like a lot of people can, but I feel like, I don't know what it is with Tauruses. We like really see through people's shit. And I would say for the most part, we're all pretty blunt and genuine. And so when we have somebody who's like coming at us, who's fake, it's just like irking as fuck. Like I won't even deal with people like that. Like sometimes I'll just like not say anything, because I'm like, there's no point in even saying anything, but like I can just tell when somebody's not being genuine with me. They're saying like there's a few more storms ahead, nothing like major, but there's a few more storms ahead. It feels like for the next 5 to 7 days. They're saying, when is today's date? It's say the 7th or 8th. So maybe like the 12th to 15th. I don't know, something like that. The 12th, they're bringing up 12/12 for some reason. Hi baby. 12/12, something significant for sure. 12/12, 12/13, something. It feels like a shift is going to take place around the 12th. I don't know if there's something in alignment. I don't know the planets and stuff like that. Only what I see online, but it feels like there's going to be something like between like the 12th through 13th, and it's going to kind of brush on for like a few days until like right after Christmas. They're saying until like the 26th-ish. I'm not exactly sure what the change is, where the shift is going to be. They're not really saying, they're just saying there's going to be a shift. But they're saying like you're already starting to see the signs of things coming for you. Like you're already getting, like they're trying to give you, it almost feels like you guys maybe dealt with like a lot of like heaviness or dark energy or whatever. And they're trying to give you like moments of like peace and moments of happiness to kind of focus on you and to heal, rather than just doing so much work. Like they're trying to give you like momentary breaks or like things like that for you to focus on your happiness, but they just want you to keep moving forward. And they're saying like, make sure no matter what is coming up in your head, no matter what, okay, they're really strong with this, no matter what the fuck is coming up in your head, try your hardest, allow it to come up, allow it to release, process it, whatever the fuck you need to do. But they're specifically saying, make sure you're choosing you and your own happiness. Is this for my highest good? If my friend, this is from me, this isn't from them. If my friend made this choice, what would I say to them? That's usually, especially when we have issues with it, trusting ourselves because of our own choices and traumas and stuff. Sometimes we make decisions that aren't always great for us, or we don't always trust ourselves after the choices that we've made. And I want to say was it Mark from Create the Love, actually posted something. I shared it in my stories about that last night, actually talking about that, about how we don't always trust ourselves after some of the choices we've made or traumas we've been through. and it's not a joke, but one of the things that I always say is this something for my highest good? And if my friend told me this, what would I say to them? And we always want to like look out for our friends and stick up for our friends and stuff like that. So we should do it the same way. But when we look at it from a friend perspective, it gives us a different, it gives us a different perspective on it. Like if my friend told me this and they were making this choice, would I say, yeah, that's for your highest good, or would I say no? And sometimes just changing the mindset, like in the frame of the way we're looking at it, helps us with actually processing, is this good for us or not? They're saying so much clarity is already starting to come in for you guys, and it's going to just keep coming in. All the shit, all the fears, all the stuff that you've been going through, all of the things you've had to be patient with, everything like that. They're saying you're going to start getting clarity on it. Some stuff's already been giving you a little clarity recently, but they're saying there's going to be even more clarity coming soon. So just pay attention. They're specifically saying pay attention to vivid dreams. And when you wake up, when you remember them, they're saying there's messages in there about your subconscious, like fears and stuff like that, and things that you're doing to block. Oh, great. And I say that because like really vivid dreams last night. I actually knew when I woke up that was fear stuff. Or it wasn't a bad dream. I could just feel my energy from it. Stop. Okay, they said relationship, by the way. I forgot to say that before because I was talking. They wanted me to specifically pull for a relationship with this. We got fragmented energy and kindred partnership, and they're having me keep these separate. And we got new supportive connections and increase. And I love that because I said with that one card, the friendliness card, I said that you guys, where the hell is that card? This card, I said, you're either going to have there's not an earthquake right now. My cat's playing with something under the stand. There's not really earthquakes in Florida. Anyway, I guess there could be because tectonic plates. But anyway, with this card, this is what I was saying. You're either going to have a relationship coming in or like a soul friend coming in. I love how we got kindred partnership, and these came out right next to each other. Kindred partnership and new supportive connections. Ooh, she's sage. All right, single people, this is for you. You can be in a relationship. I know I always say that, but I'll reiterate that. But they're specifically saying single people, especially people holding on to like a divine connection, or people who are they're showing me like this sorrow energy. Like, I'm so alone, I'm so alone, I'm so alone. Why am I always alone? Why don't people always pick me? That type of shit. And I don't say shit like being mean. I'm just using that word. Is there something you need to heal within yourself? Your energy is chaotic. There's something toxic. Some of you it's boundary issues. Some of you it's codependency. Some of you is continually choosing toxic people and behaviors and situations, yourself and other people's, over choosing what's for your highest good. It's almost like you guys are uncomfortable when somebody comes forward that's actually healthy, that's actually good for you, that has their shit together, and they scare you, so you actually run. And they're saying you need to stop looking at a person changing and looking at who they are in present energy. Is the way they behave, is the way they act now beneficial for me, helpful for me, good for a relationship or not? When this chaotic energy kind of calms down, what I'm hearing is that person is going to come in for you. And it's really interesting too, because the card is like stormy ass water, and then this is very calm water. But they're saying it's going to calm down soon. A lot of you, they're saying in the next like 2 or 3 months. And I keep seeing February for a lot of people. They just told me like February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. They didn't say Valentine's Day. They said February 14th, which is interesting. I keep seeing 214 like a motherfucker, like nonstop. I think it's just because it's been a significant day for me. Not necessarily the best. Not necessarily significant in a good way, but yeah. I guess maybe that's not why I keep saying it. Okay. They want you to increase people in your life that are positive. It doesn't mean positive like, oh my God, they're always positive and so happy. Not like that. They're saying people who have your best interest at heart, people who genuinely care about you, people who are interested in you, in what you have to say and what, hold on, and what you have to say and what you're doing. Just have a genuine interest in you. And they're saying you need to increase these people and decrease toxic people. Like, you need to start increasing. The more you get rid of toxic relationships, family and friends, romantic, any and all relationships, the more you cut cords and strings with those type of people, the more supportive soul family people are going to come in your life. It's almost like what I get as I'm reading this, it's almost like you have these toxic, and this isn't going to be for everybody or, you know, whatever, but it's almost like you have these toxic people surrounding you. And then it's like this dark energy, even though you're maybe not dark energy, it's like this dark energy that surrounds you. So the people who have the light energy are like repelled from coming in for you because they can feel the heaviness with it. It's like an energetic thing. So it's like the time is not right for them to come forward. You have to release the shit before like the good comes in. So that's really interesting. I'm hearing with this, you are going to have some tests. So I don't know if you remember in the beginning, I had said about certain people coming back into your life and popping back up. Some of those people are tests. Some of those people are lessons. And they're saying handle different than you have in the past. Look at what changes have been made and handle different than you did in the past. Okay, so we're going to do this one for financial. I don't know why they had me pick this deck for financial, but okay. This is for like abundant, not necessarily financial. This is for abundance, but if people have been asking about financial abundance, this is going to be for you. We got courage. I feel like this card keeps coming out every fucking time. Courage card. Actually, it came out of this deck too, didn't it? Yeah, it came out in the freaking, where the hell is that card? I know it came out before because I saw it. Yeah, the courage card came out before the second card in, and then the courage card came out again. There's not a courage card in the other deck. Yeah, well there is, but maybe not like needed, whatever. Anyway. Okay, so what they just said to me is they're trying to open some type of abundance for people, but it feels like you're stuck on like something you lost. Some of you, it feels like you're stuck on like an old relationship. It doesn't even matter if you're in a relationship now. It feels like you're stuck on an old relationship. And an old relationship can be in romantic or with family or with friends, but stuck on something with that it's like this heartache, and it's like I just keep hearing like emotional loss, and it's like you're stuck on this energy for some reason. It felt like you had a deep connection with this person. It's somebody that you deeply care about, and you have a really deep, I'm gonna like cry. Oof, I don't know who the hell this is. Wow. You have like a really like deep longing and love and connection with this person. But they're saying like it's really important for you to let it go and focus on yourself. If you want changes to come in to your life, you need to put you first. Like it's really imperative for you to put you first. What I'm getting is it's like you have a spiritual path, but you're blocking it because you're stuck. It's like, so they're showing me like a path, right? And then it's like, you're right here, but you have this like big ball of like stuck energy that you're holding on to. So you're blocking your path. So it's like in front of you and you can't move forward. And so when you move forward, it's going to open up opportunities. It's going to open abundance, but your vibration is not in the right place to be able to receive it. It's almost like you're too focused on this. So it could be, it could be a romantic relationship. It could also be stuff from the past, like with your family or childhood trauma, stuff like that. But it's like you're so focused on this, whether consciously or subconsciously, you're so focused on this specific loss, this specific situation, that you're blocking stuff from coming forward. And so it's like, say you're need to be at this vibration for it to come forward. You're here, it's not going to lower itself because it doesn't work that way. It's like, if you're not open to receiving, then you're not gonna be able to receive. Like, You know, if like your heart's closed off, right? Like nobody else can pry that shit open but you have to allow yourself to receive the love somebody's giving you. If somebody's giving you love and your heart's closed off, they can give it to you like, you know, fucking a million different ways. If you don't receive it and accept it, there's nothing that can be done. You're still not going to receive it and accept it. So it just feels like, you're like a sabotaging thing, like you're blocking yourself from moving forward and from receiving this abundance. And it feels like too is like if they did put it in front of your face right now, you're so focused on this other thing that this wouldn't even matter to you anyway. So it's like pointless giving you. It's like giving you a puppy when you're too focused on, you know, getting a fucking tiger. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to think of something stupid. Like they give you a puppy and you kind of want a puppy, but you're so focused on this fucking tiger or the loss of the tiger that a puppy's not doing shit for you. So even though you really want the puppy, it doesn't matter because you're not in the right mindset to want the puppy at this time. Like that, I hope that makes sense. The way they're saying it to me, you know, it makes sense to me. So hopefully when I verbalize it, makes sense to you guys. So, all right. Let's see. God. Damn, guys, the first two cards. So look, and I know I've talked about this before. I think I have like 40 or 50 things in here. I made all of these. Spirit gave me messages and I made all of these with their help. So I'm going to literally show you. There's 2 romance and love cards in this whole fucking stack of cards, right? Look at how many there are. And the 2 that popped out are both, there's only 2 in the whole thing. Love is coming your way or you'll rekindle the love in your relationship, communicate, and romance is coming for you soon. Focus on yourself for now. Like the first 2 cards that literally popped the fuck out. They flew out too. I don't know if you saw that. They flew out. Okay. Let me do one more because I don't like odd numbers. Okay. So then the other cards. So we got love is coming your way or you'll rekindle the love in your relationship, communicate. Romance is coming for you soon. Focus on yourself for now. And they just showed me the courage card. Like they showed me the, no, not that one. You know, I'm not gonna look for it. There's a, yep, there we go. Never mind, I guess I'll find it. There you go. They just showed me that in my head as I read that too. Romance coming for you soon. Focus on yourself for now. Okay. Good changes are coming your way very soon. Channel your inner child and go and do something fun you enjoyed doing as a child. Take care of your body and exercise. It will boost your mood and will give you energy. And be honest with yourself about how you truly feel about the situation. There is definitely some heaviness with that. And they showed me like masks, like people are wearing masks because they're trying to hold on to something from the past and they don't want to let it go. So they're wearing a mask and they're not being honest with how they feel about what they're actually feeling. You can't lie to yourself. You can try as much as you want to. You can try as much as you want to lie to other people in spirit, but it doesn't work that way. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. I just want to talk about this. If you had a reading with me or you know, like that's fine. I hope you have a good day. But I just want to say that for people who have not had a reading with me, I have a lot of people lately who have been asking me how to book readings. My link is in the comments and you can just message me on Facebook or Instagram. I do prefer Facebook because Instagram, I don't see the notifications always because it goes into a different folder unless I check that. So I do prefer Facebook. I do them in person or through video. I do tarot videos like this where I pull the tarot cards and I send it to you, a private link also. Where you can ask you can ask one question or do a general. I have a lot of people who ask me what they can get readings for. So you can do it for anything. Truly, you can do it for anything. I'm not a medium. I can channel spirit energy, but it's not my preference and it's not something, if you're needing to channel like a spirit, you have to go to a medium because I don't want to ever tell people, yeah, come, like, no. But I do have a lot of people where they're stuck in their life. They're not really sure kind of their life path, what choice to make. They have issues going on in their relationships and they're not really sure kind of how to handle stuff. And I have a lot of people with trauma-based issues. And so usually what I tell people a lot of times when people come to me is actually kind of a lot. Like people ask me questions, but then spirit will give me other information to give you. So a lot of times it's really about like getting clarity on, you know, your subconscious mind and why you feel certain ways or why you keep making the same choices and really like actual good clarity on where it's coming from. sometimes we just need validation on choices that we should be making or not making. And sometimes it's people who like want to move forward, but they're just not sure where to go. So that's usually the people that come to me, that spirit has come to me when they're kind of stuck or they need me to give messages. But I do want to say this to you guys, and I really shouldn't have to, but I'm very blunt. If you've watched me before, my cat's going into the thing. If you watch me before, I'm very blunt. I know some people just don't want to hear the truth, and I'm going to always give it to you, whether it's something you want to hear or not. So, if you are somebody who doesn't want to hear the truth, don't book a reading with me. I've had like 2 people recently who didn't like what I said, and it wasn't mean, obviously, but didn't like what I said because they didn't get the answer they wanted. They got the honest answer, and they didn't like it. And I'm just like, there's nothing I could do about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to tell you something you want to hear just so you're like feeling happy about it. No, that's dishonest and that's fucked up. Like, and then you're going to get your hopes up for nothing. So anyway, I don't know. I just felt like I needed to say that and like kind of get it off my chest a little bit. But yeah, please only book a reading with me if you want, if you're looking for the actual truth, even if it's the blunt truth, if you're looking for the actual truth. And for people who can't handle their truth, and this is not directed at those people, just in a general statement, if you can't handle the truth of something, there's something going on within you that you should probably try and confront and try and look at and see, you know, where that discrepancy is. To me, and kind of what I'm getting from spirit is it's like we have these ideas and these beliefs of what we want in our mind, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. And as disappointing as that maybe is, lying to ourselves, and this is not just for, you know, people like that, but like lying to ourselves is not helpful. It's not going to ever change anything. All it does is it hinders our progress from actually moving forward to better things. So I don't know why spirit wanted me to tell you that, but hopefully it does help you guys. And I hope that you guys are all doing well, sending you guys so much love and light. Stay strong. Like, we definitely have some energy, like a lot of energy the last few days, a lot of sensitivity the last few days in energy. So if you are a person who feels energy fairly strong, just make sure you ground yourself and take care of yourself a little bit more, because the energy is just very, very like intense and sensitive lately. And so some of us are just like pulling people's energy toward us, and it might feel a little bit uncomfortable. So I just want to let you guys know that. But anyway, I hope you guys all have an awesome day. So much love and light to you guys.